Hello and welcome to this mini full moon message pick a card reading. I'm Karen. If we haven't met before, if you haven't caught one of my readings before, I'm so honored and glad that you are here. But let's get right to it. These are 3-card readings. Like I said, it's a mini read. And what we have is pile 1 over on the left, pile 2 in the center, pile 3 over here on the right. So really lean into the energy of your heart space and notice where it is going in regards to 1, 2, or 3. And once you know, drop into the video description, check for the timestamps, and I'm going to see you over in your reading. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile 1. I am so honored to read your cards for this upcoming full moon. Let's get going. So which goddess is really wanting to collaborate with you as we journey into whatever full moon is coming up? What goddess is working with you? And we have the goddess Una. She is one of my favorites. I get her all the time, and she's really a reminder that you want to work with collective energy. You want to work with the flow, with the universe, instead of forcing things to happen against the current, if you will. Absolutely everything in your life is unfolding in the most perfect and divine time. And it might not necessarily be going according to your timeline, and it might not be going as fast as you would like. But Spirit is really saying that everything that is unfolding is doing so in a way that serves you. And kind of soften into that energy a little bit. Stop trying to push against it and try to make things happen faster than they are. Now, for some of you, I'm picking up that you've come almost to a full-blown stop, and you're kind of like, what's happening here? What am I meant to be doing? Just go ahead and surrender into that stop, into the pause. Answers are coming in for you, and they're coming in quite quickly. If you want, I have a full moon meditation package, which you can access just below the timestamps, but that's going to support you in being in this pause. It's going to kind of give you something to do and give you a point of focus. But let's hop into your next 2 cards. Okay, so in regards to this perfect timing and things happening, again, I'm picking up not according to your timeline, but according to the universe's timeline. We have the card boundaries. And I really feel like you're going to have to set some boundaries with yourself, because you do have this habit of trying to make things happen. And time again, you push to the point of burnout. And then what I'm hearing is like you push to the point of burnout, and then all your cards fall. All the chips kind of fall to the ground, and then you have to rebuild. So right now, make this commitment to yourself that you're going to stop. You're going to pause. You're going to just kind of sit. I tell my friends and family, soul family, sometimes my biological family, that you got to sit in your shit. You just got to sit there and be in that waiting period, as uncomfortable, and I know it's uncomfortable. As uncomfortable as it is, just be there. There's a lesson, there's a miracle, there's a blessing in this moment, but you're completely missing it because you're trying to be somewhere else, okay? Card number 12. Spirit wants me to point that out to you. But this boundary has to be that for a certain amount of time, and I'm hearing like leave it open-ended. You don't necessarily have to put a deadline on it, though you do love your deadlines. For a certain amount of time, you are just literally going to answer the call. You're not going to try to skip or jump or leap ahead. You're just going to answer the call as it arises. And there's going to be a lot of momentum that you're going to pick up a lot of momentum. You're going to start to get a lot of traction. And as you do, continue to ride the wave rather than all of a sudden starting to paddle, even downstream. Just ride the wave, let the current take you. And then the final card in your reading is be bold and make the first move. So I actually feel like I'm not picking up any other energies in your reading. This is you, yourself, and you. I was going to say me, myself, and I, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay? You, yourself, and you doesn't make much sense either. But be bold and make the first move. Be daring and choose to sit. Choose to stop. There is something here for you. I can literally pick up on it in my own aura, in my own energy field, and it's making the hair like on the back of my neck stand up. There is a miracle. There's a blessing. There is, what I'm hearing, prosperity in the here and now, but you're so busy looking everywhere else. You're so busy looking at perhaps somebody else and how far they are on their journey and thinking, how do I get there? As opposed to enjoying, reveling, and just being exactly where you are. And one message that Spirit really wants me to convey to you is it doesn't get any better than this. So if you're playing a little bit of a comparison game, or if you're kind of getting swept up in a bigger vision, Spirit's saying it's like you're almost missing the whole point of the journey, and there's so much richness, there's so much deliciousness in your present reality. And maybe if you're a little triggered by this is as good as it gets, or like this is pretty damn good, I think you might want to take a look at your reality in the here and now and honor and celebrate exactly where you are. Look at what you're not noticing. Look at what you're not appreciating and grateful for. And it's going to change the game for you. It's going to be it's a big deal. I'm hearing it's like big deal for you. Okay? All right. So enjoy your full moon. And like I said, that meditation package is down below the timestamps for this video. And I hope that this was helpful. Let me know how it sits with you, how it resonates. Let me know what miracles you tap into as you become more present in your life. All right, Pile 2, have a beautiful full moon, and I will see you next time. Bye. All right, hello and welcome to your reading, Pile 2. I'm so excited to see what cards, what Spirit has to share with you today. Okay, so let's get going with the goddess that wants to guide you. We have Hathor, receptivity. So you guys are really being nudged to be fully in your feminine during this Virgo full moon, and allow Spirit to deliver something to your door, to your, it's like I'm hearing like allow Spirit to deliver something to your door, to your inbox, to your notifications. But there is something that is trying very hard to get through, and it's not that you're not allowing it. It's not that you're not open to it. It's just, Spirit says, like, give us a little time to get it there. This isn't overnight delivery is what they're saying. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Now tune into the heart space, because I think you have a knowing of what this thing is. Tune into the heart space and then listen for what it is, and then trust that, and then be wowed by your own intuition, be wowed by your inner knowing, by your connection to Spirit when it is actually delivered, because it is coming in fast and furious for you. So Spirit is saying fast and furious, parentheses, not overnight though, but it's coming for you. Okay, so let it in. Stay open, chill out, connect to your feminine wisdom, connect to the feminine heart space, and trust that what it is you think it is, that's what it is. Okay? This is a moment of really starting to believe in your connection to Spirit. Okay, because sometimes you think, oh, let me go on YouTube, let me pick a card to see what's coming in. But if you pause, like, so before you pick a pile, before you hit play, tune in and say, like, what do I think the message is going to be? And maybe jot it down, and then watch the reading. This is a cool message. Then watch the reading and watch how strong your intuition is, because it's almost like word for word. Some readers, maybe me, maybe other people that you follow, are going to deliver the message that you intuitively know is coming for you. All right, it's a powerful friggin' message. I'm so happy for you. Okay, what's the next card? Yes, extremes. So you are swinging a little bit like a pendulum, my love, and I totally get that. And this has to do with your intuition. There are moments when you are in full faith and truly trust. But what happens is those moments where you trust is when you're getting some kind of external validation, okay? And this is why Spirit has you flipping this a little bit on the head by saying, tune into yourself, listen for your message, then get the external validation. For you, there's like that important step of really dropping into yourself first, and then getting the validation. It's almost like you skip tuning into yourself, go for the external validation, and then it's like, okay, I sensed that. So let it get clear. Let the message, let the blessing become clear, and then get the validation. Okay? I hope that came in a little murky, if you will. So let me know how that sits, how that resonates with you in the comments or through email, info@KarenMonaco.com. But really, Spirit wants you to develop your intuition. They just corrected me, not develop your intuition, develop trust in your intuition. Okay, so as long as you're getting some form of external validation, you're cool. You're on the extreme of full blind faith. But when you get a message from someone else that might contradict that, then you're like going into this energy of I must be wrong, and that's not always the case. I really feel like Spirit is challenging you on this a little bit to become a little bit more consistent, clear, and trusting of your inner knowing, of your intuition, because you are a psychic powerhouse. You are an intuitive goddess. Embody that. Ooh, I love this message for you guys. Okay, and then finally, yep, we're pulling it all together here. All right, sister, meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Now, at the time of release, we just finished the new moon in Pisces, but this is a timeless reading, okay? This is really an opportunity for you to develop a meditation practice and a contemplation practice. So this is meditation and maybe journaling, meditation and really just kind of sitting with the downloads and transmissions that come through. But here's the other thing that Spirit wants you to do. Not only are you getting downloads and transmissions for yourself, you are getting them for the greater collective. Share them. The world needs to hear some of what you are receiving, because these are messages of love and abundance. And I think sometimes you consider where you are and kind of hold it up, not necessarily in comparison, but it's like, oh, that's been shared or that's been said. Or what you'll do is you'll get the download and then you'll see somebody else on Instagram posting it or wherever, and you'll comment like, oh yeah, I got that message too. And Spirit is saying they want you a little bit to put the message out yourself as well. For some of you are, I think we're all here as light workers and healers, but for some of you, you're looking for your purpose. You're seeking it out. You're looking for ways to serve, and this is it. But you keep expecting it to be something that you haven't seen before. You are you are the part that hasn't been seen before. You are the magic. You are the gift, and let it be delivered through you. Really friggin' potent message here. So I'm really, really excited to see and hear what you do with it, because the time is now. Spirit is kind of giving me this nudge, and Sebastian has just risen from his bed to shake it on out. But the time is now for you to rise, for you to be in your light, to share it. This is juicy. I'm digging this, okay? And I do think that between now and this hot moon, it's like very much that Leo full moon energy that I'm picking up here, which will happen, well, shoot, that just happened as well, okay? Okay, thank you. Between now and Leo season, there's going to be some epic shifts and changes within your life and within the way you serve, okay? With that message, definitely check out that meditation practice. Or that meditation package that I have, because the meditations within it are focused on spiritual service and mission. Okay, shameless plug there, but that is the message. You are here to do more, and Spirit is trying to coax you into doing it. All right, so if you're feeling the pressure to serve and to trust in your intuition, you are right. If you're feeling the call to put those messages out into the world, yeah, do it. All right. Well, pile 2, that is what I have for you. It has been an absolute pleasure to read your cards. Let me know how it resonates in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile 3. Welcome to your full moon mini reading. First 2 piles were hot, and I'm so excited to see what is going to come in for you. If you are interested to deepen into the lunar phases and the lunar and kind of honor the lunar chapters, I have a full moon meditation package down below the timestamp, so make sure you check that out. But the goddess that's coming in to work with you, is Green Tara. And she is really encouraging you to start delegating. You, my love, are a woman on a mission. And right now, though, you are maybe trying to do a lot, or you're trying to do it alone. Okay, so Spirit is saying, here's the thing. You have big dreams, you have a big vision. You are trying to do a lot, and you're trying to do a lot on your own because you don't realize that it's okay for you to ask for help. And you can ask for this support and this support, this guidance. There's like another word and it's kind of sticky. I can't figure out, like someone to lean on. You can ask for that from your angels, your masters, your ancestors, your animal guides, whoever you are strongly connected with. But you can also ask people here in 3D, like your partner, right? Like you can, and ladies, this message comes in a lot, you can trust them to load the dishwasher. They will not load it correctly on your terms, but it is still a job that will be done. You can outsource, for some of you, you have partners or friends that are really good with technology and you're struggling with technology right now. You can ask them for some support and guidance. You don't have to do it alone. And while you know that, you almost feel like you're intruding on other people's time and energy and taking advantage of others by just asking for them for a little bit of help. But because you have this beautiful, loving heart space, you rarely overtake and you often overgive. I do pick up that you have a couple of people in your life that are ready to give back, and they're ready to give back to you. So start to open up your energy, start to put those feelers out and let them help you. And if spiritual service, if it's like that tech stuff or even the home stuff isn't resonating, look for where it does resonate. Pardon me. For some of you, it's like you want to date. Maybe you're single. You want to date, but you kind of don't want to do the online thing, but you have I'm hearing like a brother who has a ton of friends that might be good candidates for your heart. And so ask your brother, do you have anybody that's decent? Or your cousin, whoever it is, like you can ask them, but ask for some help. Ask for people to pitch in and support you. Most people are like, yeah, that's not a problem. Or they might be like, well, that's kind of weird, but I'll do it anyway because I love you. There's a lot of love for you that you haven't tapped into yet. It's a cool reading. I'm excited for your next card, which is, we have the card number 9. So that might be your life path number, but we have assessing. So this delegating and this assessing, I do feel work very intimately together. Assessing what, a big message for you guys, you like your control. So assessing what it is safe to loosen your grip on, what you're willing to let be done differently than your way. So, it's like that classic dishwasher that example that I was offering, where like tap into yourself, ask yourself, what's going to happen if my kids load the dishwasher wrong? Really, like what's going to happen? So, again, it's about assessing what it's safe for you to delegate. There are some things like, if your dishes matter that much, then load that baby up yourself. But find the things that you are comfortable letting people help you with, and getting comfortable, or that you're comfortable getting people, giving people access to, or giving people the opportunity to help you with. In the beginning, you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone because one, you are a little bit of a control freak. There's no judgment. Girl, it takes one to know one, right? But you are a little bit of a control freak, but you also feel intrusive asking anybody for help. You feel like it's an inconvenience. And again, I'm very strongly being guided to share with you, there are people that are looking to support you. There are people that have a lot of love to offer you. Please let them. Please let them show up for you. Please let them take over a little bit. Okay? And then your final card is adjustments are required. And I will tell you, all right, Spirit's really getting this really pushing this message home. With this adjustments are required, this is a mindset thing. One, accepting that it doesn't have to be done a certain way, or even this adjustments are required in the mindset. It's really starting to open up to the fact that your potential is greater and you can achieve more and you can really go the distance with whatever it is you're working on as you allow people to support you. You know, there's like this energy of group projects where maybe when you were in school and you had a group project, it always fell on you. Like you were always the one pushing and you always got an A. Everybody in your group got an A, but you were the only one doing the work. And so you learned that it's not really safe to delegate. We're not in school anymore, is what Spirit is saying. And you have really solid, really loving people around you. So bit by bit, delegate. Okay. And like one of the things is like, you know, if you have, like they're showing me piles of laundry. It's like, let your kids start to do their own damn socks. Like let them pull it out of the clean laundry and sort them and match them and put them in their drawer. And let go of, but they will just dump them in the drawer instead of match them up. Just let that happen and let yourself get comfortable with that. Right? I truly honor your energy. I truly resonate with your energy. But yeah, it's like open up to the possibilities that become available when you let other people, quite honestly, do their share and play their part. And the only person who, they just corrected me. Sometimes it's not the only person who's really resisting letting other people help. Like some people really don't want to do work, or some people really are, they said, quite frankly, quite lazy. And you know that. But don't focus on them, focus on the other people that do want to help, that do want to support you. All right, pile 3, I have a full moon meditation package down below the timestamps. Do check that out if that resonates and if you want to start aligning with the moon. The one that I'm releasing at the time of this video release is the full moon in Virgo meditation package, which is focused on service. And if that's what you're working on, which you might be, you might not be, but if that's what you're working on is spiritual service and mission, that package is really going to support you. Okay. All right. I love you. Thank you again for being here and for letting me read your cards. And I will see you next time. Goodbye, my love.